Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So, I was just about, I don't know if you can see, we have a little lady here with us. So Quincy has gone off to the vets for his booster shot. And this one is crying. So I was about to come on and do a video ready for Saturday because the lovely Michelle and I are making 3 cards using this set, which is Paper Boutique Tropical Dreams. But then this little girl has decided she's going to cry, so it looks like I'm going to have to wait until our gorgeous little Quincy is back, but he is fine. It really is just him grabbing his boosters, but yeah, she's just not happy. She really wants her brother back. Yeah, which I find is really cute, and I thought you guys would like to see her. So but yeah, let's see if she will let me film. So I've just popped her on the floor because she's getting too big now to sit on my knee, and it's either my camera or it is my mat that is wonky. There we go, much better. Hello. Oh, she's see if we can get her. There she is. She's just sort of wanting me. Oh, bless. Right, sorry about that. I hope I'm not making you all sick and dizzy by moving the camera, but yeah, bless. She is. She's just wanting her brother. So the plan today is, let me move that so it's straight. The plan today is to make 3 cards using this gorgeous set. Oh, she's gonna, there she goes, she's starting. What? Do you want Quincy? Where is he? Where's Quincy? His daddy took him. He did, didn't he? Daddy took him. Yeah. She's looking at me as if I can magically get him. I know. Oh, I know. He's not here. Hang on. We have magic weapons. There you go. So you haven't lost your appetite. Okay. So yeah, so the plan is we're going to make 3 cards. So I've chose a 6x6 card bases, and I've actually chose craft card this time because I had them in my stash, and I thought, you know what, it goes quite nicely together. I'll give her another treat. I do have a supply of treats. I think we've got enough maybe to do 1 card. So we have some there. So as she goes, I will be able to yeah, give her them. So I'm going to try and use some of my scrap bits, but this is the paper pen. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you get this from the Works, and it is £5. I have sorted it out all into the same papers. Would you like another one? She's back up. She's back on me. And then these are the toppers that come with it. So it was £5, and it's absolute gorgeous paper set. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be using. And I'm loving these challenge, and I know you guys are loving these challenges as well, which is awesome. So yeah, wait till you see what we're doing next week. It is so fun. Oh, there you go. I haven't got many left, lady. Let's see if we can get 1 card. So yeah, but I thought while Quincy and Daddy were at the vets, I have Lucy upstairs, and then I just have little lady. I thought I would try and see what we could make. Right, now I think that we're going to have to do some paper matching, because like I said, I really want to use up my scraps that I wouldn't normally. Yeah, we're going to see what we can do. As you can see, I've done lots of fussy cutting with these. So there is a video coming up with these, which is so exciting. I don't think I'm going to be able to use them actually. Right. I could piece them together and have like a torn background, so have like a really, yeah, sort of weird shaped torn background like this, which I think might work. Let's just do all of our edges. Do you know what, let's go for it, because why not? You know, we all have little offcuts like this that we probably don't know what to do with, and if this works, then how cool would that be? So yeah, I've still got a little girl next to me looking at me with sad eyes. You can't look into those eyes. I've tried. It's a world of pain in those eyes. Honestly, she gets away with everything. All she does is she looks at me, and when she looks at me, that's it. You know, I'm hypnotized. I'm a goner. So right, okay, do you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm actually just going to start sticking, which isn't something that I would normally do, but I think the best thing to do is let's start sticking. What, little girl? You can't be crying throughout the whole of this video. And we need these treats that Mummy got to last. So you can have one once I've done the background. Okay. So we are just going to start sticking, and I'm wanting to make sure all of the edges are covered. Now I'm just going around all the straight edges. I'm going to rip off. So it's a bit of a unusual card background, but you know what, I love the fact that we can use our scraps to create a background. Now, because we do have bits with pans on, I want to add some of them in. So again, I'm just going to get rid of those bits and rip them. So yeah, loving that. So just have it hanging off ever so slightly because we are going to cut around it. Oh, we have a pineapple. So I can hear Julian now shouting a pineapple at me. So, but as I said pineapple first, I win. Oh, and there's the door. Right, I will be back in a second. Yes, I'm back. It was the postman, and look what's arrived. The video actually for this will probably be up by the time this is, but yeah, I'll probably do that straight after this one. Right, okay, so let's continue in ripping, but I just thought I would try and do something with you guys just a little bit different. A lady is around somewhere, so I'm hoping that she's got over the fact that our little boy isn't here. But yeah, so it's strange because when you go to the vets now, oh, like that, you have to sort of ring them when you get there, and then the vet comes out. It takes your animal, so in our case our little puppy, and they take him, they do what they need to, and then they bring him back out. So we're very fortunate in the fact that we've got a very, very good friend who works in our vets, and I did message her this morning saying, please can you be with my little man. So I'm hoping that she got that message, because I really, really don't want him to be on his own. He doesn't like the vets, and if you saw, he's so scared of them. He actually sort of, yeah, I like that. He shakes really badly, and then when we go into the room itself, he then we've got Lady back. He then sort of sits and he's trying so desperately to get onto Adam, my husband, and he's trying to climb like up him desperately to get, like, for him to sort of save him. Oh, it's so sweet. And I hate the thought of him being on his own and that happening, and my husband not there giving him cuddles to make, because he feels safe with my husband. If it was just me that took him, he'd do the same with me, but he seems to go straight for his dad, which, yeah, it's so sweet. But yeah, I just don't like it. And he's having his booster, so, and I'm quite glad he's gone, because I would like him to be checked over. He's lost quite a lot of weight in the last month or so. So, oh, right, I'll be back. He's my husband. Okay, so I'm back. my husband just told me he's gone in, and my friend had him, so my friend's actually made sure that he is okay. While I was off camera, I did stick the last few bits on, so let's cut around it, because it's not until you sort of cut around the card itself that we'll be able to see what it looks like. But I think this is a good way to use those awkward shaped bits. It is different, but you know what, it's really, I always think it's worth a try, because the only other thing I would use those bits for would be I would probably die cut using them, yeah, or use them for dimension. But however, I mean, that is looking cool. But what I'm going to do, let's get rid of these. I do want some ink, so I'm going to bring in my burlap sage, no, my bundled sage, sorry. And let me grab a blending brush, and what I'm going to do is we're going to just put some of this ink all over, and it's just to get rid of the stark white. And you know what I've done? I've not bothered putting a piece of paper down. See, this is why I do, this is why these mats don't last, and it's why I got the glass one, because I get carried away with myself. But yeah, I'm loving how this one is looking. So just around the edge, just like that. So as you can see, it just looks more blended. Now, this is where we are going to build it up. But first of all, so let me grab my wipes. These are the wipes that our lovely lady did destroy, so I have to keep them in a plastic bag. I don't normally, well, I do use quite a few wipes, but I do have a couple of rags as well. So but I find that when my hands and stuff get all dirty, that's when I tend to bring out the wipes. But oh, look at that, we've managed to get it nicely cleaned. I need to keep getting this centre. I feel like my camera has actually come quite far down, so I might have to look into redoing that. So yeah, right, okay. Oh, I've got a scratch on my hand. Look, I don't know where I've got that from. Right, okay, let's bring this card back in, and let's see if we can make it look really good. So let's bring our little bits and pieces back that we have. So we even have lots of these type of bits, which you can also use. So if you cut them into 1-inch strips, I've done it before, where and then you can sort of, yeah, piece them together. I mean, these would work on a smaller card base, but as you can see, and it would be really, really pretty. Yeah, so that's another thing that you can do with your scraps. But because these were just odd shapes, I just thought it was better to do that. Oh, do you know what I think I'm going to do? Let's have a look. We've got Best Wishes, Tropical Dreams, Enjoy the Little Things. We have that, which I quite like, but what I think I might do, so I think I'm going to use both of them just like that. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to make that 3D. So let's grab my scissors, and what I'm going to do is we're going to cut out this bit here, and then raise it up, because I think that would look really, really cool. So yeah, I like that idea. So I'm just going to do the bottom bit. We do have 2 corner bits as well, that in theory that we could do. Although we could do it like 3 high, couldn't we? So yeah, anyway. So just cutting around the edge of it. And then what we'll do is we'll pop some 3D foam on the back. I will cut this out properly. I just wanted to get rid of that bulk. So my tip when, and I feel like I've said it quite a bit, but I just want to sort of make sure that I've give you guys as many tips as I can with fussy cutting. But my tip would be, make sure that you don't have lots of excess. That is the main one, because that can affect how you get in and how well you fussy cut. So yeah, and then I use the back of my scissors, and then I turn my work around. So I do turn my scissors as well, And then the key thing as well to stop hurting your hand, which I haven't actually said before, but if you've got, I mean, I've got really bad hands, so I do struggle, but don't get me wrong, I absolutely love fussy cutting. I could fussy cut all day long. However, the key is when you've got some scissors, look for scissors. So where this bit is, I know on dressmaking scissors, you can actually, so on these ones, you can actually tighten this or loosen it up to make it, if it's too tight, it's going to cause your tendons and stuff to really, really work, and it's going to hurt. So when choosing your scissors, you need a pair of scissors that are quite nice to use and really, really slack. So I got these ones and I got X-cut ones, and the X-cut ones are really, really heavy on your hand. So that's another tip as well. So trying to find a pair of scissors that way you don't have to really strain your hand to use them. So yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's grab some 3D foam. I am waiting for my dear husband to ring me back because he said that my little boy was coming out, but I know he's talking to my friends. What am I looking for? 3D foam. I need to get some out. Okay, so and we're just going to raise this up. So I do need some small bits, so let's trim into this, and hopefully that should be enough. So there, there we go. I'm going to need really thin bits, I think, for the starfish. So we'll just get these leaf bits, and then I'll cut some really small bits. So we need 3 small bits. The only downside I'd say to this is you actually need really small bits of foam to do it. Oh, there's a small bit that might fit on. Yep. Right, okay. Actually that should be enough. Right, I'm going to take all of the backing off. And again, it really is just for added texture. There. Oh, how cool does that look? So as you can see, we have that raised element now. Right, we are going to use our ink, and we'll go around the edges of these, but before I do that, I'm going to get rid of these tabs because they annoy the life out of me. Yeah, and then right, I'm gonna, yeah, so looks like we'll do it this way. Oh, I can't. I try and do it that way, but I don't feel like I have as much control over it as I do when I have it on my mat. But as long as I clean it up straight away, and it is water based. I think if I did this with my what you call it, archival inks, then I don't think it would be as good. And then let's do the same with this one. And I think to finish this card off, I'm going to bring in some black doodles. Yeah, and then that'll be our first card. How cool is that? Okay, right, let's put that up to the side. Let me have my wipes back, and let's clean that off. This is actually on the mixed media side anyway. So, because I did a piece the other day, completely forgot that I was using this, and now it's got black lines all over it. So it's my mixed media side. Okay, I'm loving that. Let's raise this up as well. So yeah, it's all sort of stuck together, which is a bit annoying. There we go. And oh, there we are. Right, just so that we've got some more more definition. Is that the right word? Make it more 3D. Okay. Oh. The only downside we use them foam, it takes forever to take the backing off it. Right. Oh, poor lady. Lady is behind me, fast asleep in her bed. Oh, she'll get to see Quincy, and then no doubt she will annoy the life out of him, because that's what my little lady does. Right. I never thought actually I was going to have that underneath there. So, can we? Yeah, we can. Oh, not that one. I was thinking it looked a bit too white. Right, yeah. So I'm just going to glue this one down so that we can chuck it under, because I didn't think. So just like that, and then stick that down. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's get rid of this rubbish, because we don't need that. And then what I'm going to do is, I think we should bring in some gems. Now I do have a load of gems just that fell out of my thing the other day, my pot, so they're just on the side. So if I use my picky up tool and see what colours fell out, I think that would be, I like that colour. Oh, there really is loads of them. There's a big pink one. That's a red. I think definitely let's go with the pink, because yeah, I like the idea of having one in here. So these little baby ones, and then we'll have one in there and in there. So that's like a brownie colour one, but they are annoying to pick up, I have to say, so I just sort of left them, but I'm quite glad I did, because yeah, we've got them on here. Right, okay, so now I have these on my mat, I can actually put them away in my little jar, wherever I put my little jar. Here it is. So this is where I just keep all of my loose gems, so when I get them I just sort of fill it up, and yeah, and then get it out as and when. Right, okay, let us grab a pen and let us do some doodling, just to bring our eye in. So yeah, so I'm just doing a couple of lines. I'm not being perfect, because I find that if you're trying to be perfect, it just won't work. And the best thing to do is when you start and you commit, stay committed. Just keep on going. I think that is the best bit. And the last thing I'm going to add in, because I do feel like we could do with it, let me grab a sheet of paper. I'm going to put in some black splashes, because I think that will look nice. So yeah, let's see if we can keep this controlled. So okay, so just there, and then yeah, I just think that makes all the difference. So that, a bit too much there, never mind, is our first card. But okay, pop that in my water, don't need that. Right, so there's our first card. So we've actually gone quite mixed media card on our first one. So let's just do normal on the others. But how gorgeous is that? And then it's just patching up our, where's, I need the wipe. That's just literally patching up like the little sort of scrappy bits that we had left over that we wouldn't really use anywhere else, or would be quite hard to use. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. How cool is that? Right, I'm going to pop that off to the side and let it dry. So pop it up there. Right, so just making sure I wipe that. Let's get rid of these now. Let's bring in our second card and let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to grab another sheet of paper out. Oh God, look at all these. I think we'll have the pineapple one, and I think I'm going to have that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop this one on first. So let me grab my tape runner just because it makes life so much easier and goes so much quicker. Just like that. And then let us pop this on. Oh, I've already got that wonky. Oh well, right, okay. So like that. Right, now I'm just going to trim off around it. And then just down this way as well. So there's that one. Let's move them over there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fussy cut this bit. So we need it fussy cutting to about there. So yeah. And then I think I want to fussy cut this top bit as well. So again, what I'm doing is I'm just cutting it down so that when we do fussy cut it, I'm going to keep that separate. So we've got another funky bit. Right. So yeah, so I'm going to fussy cut this bit. Now I am going to leave a border around this just because we'd be here forever cutting out that pineapple. Which I don't think we want to be. Right, husband is home, so I will be back in a second. Right, okay, I'm back. While I was off, I fussy cut this. So, the vets have turned around and said that my little boy, not to worry about the fact that he is losing weight, he is absolutely fine. And for a little man of his age, he is actually in very good health and very, very fit. So, I'm so happy. And not to worry that the fact that he has lost weight. So, yeah, I've been worried about my little boy for the last few months because he seemed to just he lost 1 kilogram in weight, and I was so worried. And they weren't accepting. I mean, he's still fine. Like, he was eating, he was drinking, he was running around with Lady and being a puppy. And while I've been off, this has dried up. So he's been. Yeah, so it was just because he was still eating and stuff. His hips he has got arthritis in his hips, but we already knew about that. One of his knees is stiff, but it's not causing him any pain at all, so which is really, really good. So yeah, so I'm so pleased. But he's basically got himself fit so that he can play with Lady. And how lovely is that? He has become dad to Lady. Yeah, so they're playing now. So they're running after each other because I think Lady has missed him. There they are. So what I'm going to do, because I'm sure you don't want to listen to that, is I'm going to finish this card off camera, because all I'm going to do is just cut out a sentiment and raise that up. So I'll do that and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. I haven't done the sentiment yet. Let's see if we can sort of fussy cut this out so it looks okay. So yeah, so my little man, for any of you who don't know, Quincy is actually 15. He turned 15 in April. So he is, yeah, he is an old boy, but he is fighting fit, and the vet is very pleased with how healthy he is and how fit he is. So I'm just so happy. Yeah, I think I'm going to add that there. So yeah, so my little man is fine. So I'm really pleased about that. So yeah, so they've just had a play. Lady's just tortured him like she normally does, but I love the fact that the vet has said he's basically, well, they've just basically said that he's got himself fit to keep up with the little puppy. How cute is that? Oh, so yeah, oh, I'm just relieved. Okay, so there is our second card. So just very, very simple. I have raised this section up and this section, and the rest is all flat, but I'm not going to add any ink or anything because I like it just as it is. So there is card number 2. So let's pop that to the side and let's do our last card using this gorgeous collection. Okay, so I'm quite liking the idea of patching up some papers, so we are going to have to cut some. So I don't want any of the green, I don't think. I'm just going through the papers now. Right, so I'm going to do 1.5 inch strip. So let's do 2 of each of these. And let's do a funky background with them. So there's that one. And then we have this one. So again, let's do a 1.5 inch strip. So I'm just trying to think of different ways in which we can make cards using this set and building up our backgrounds. So this is perfect for if you do have strips of paper left over. Yeah, and last one we have this pineapple one. So and let's do the same with this. So there's 1 and 2. Okay, right, that should in theory be enough. So let me just pop them off to the side. Okay, and then let's grab our card, and then what we're going to do, so oh look at that, it doesn't quite fit, so we're going to have it slightly off to the side just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start sticking these down. So they're not going to be exactly diagonal because of the fact that it won't fit. Oh, look at that, I've stuck it down and it doesn't reach. You want it so that both ends hang off the edge. And then let's have this one. Yep. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get some peel-offs out of my stash. And we're going to put some peel-offs just down each of the lines just to make it much better. And then let's pop that one there. So a good way if you're running out of paper, I know we have plenty of paper here, but yeah, actually if we do it up at the top, then we can use the other bit in another card. Okay, there we are. Right, this one there. Okay, and then let's pop the last one, so just this end bit like that. Let's pop that there. Okay, so that is the card base covered, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut this down, and all the longer bits we can keep for another time. So let's pop them over there because we will keep them and use them for something else. So, and then let's do this side, and then so let's keep those bits as well. Okay, and there we have it. That is our let me just move all these bits. That is our card base. So I'm going to grab, just off to the side for me, I do have my peel-offs in my little book. Not sure where this book came from because it was gifted to me. And let's have a look what we've got, because I might have something that goes, we have gold glitter which might look quite nice. Oh, I quite like those ones. Let's have a look. I've got black glitter, that might look nice as well. Lots of silvers. Yeah, quite hard choosing sometimes. I've got gold. Oh, I've got bronze. Oh, the bronze might be nice. What colours do we have in here? I know that, oh, what about, I'm glad I've just pulled that. What about this one? This green. Oh, there's two actually green ones. So let me grab them too. So these ones were actually, the green ones were from a kit from Love from Lizzie. I quite like, I'm trying to think if that one would be nice or whether to go with the glitter. We'll go with the glitter. Okay, are they all the same size? Yeah. So start off with the scent ones. So and it just hides that line and looks as though it was part of the paper, which I really love. And then let's do this. I'm hoping this is big enough. Nope, nope. Oh, I've just ripped that paper. There we go. Right, let's stick that back down. So hopefully you won't be able to see. Hopefully. Right, let's do that again. I thought it would fit, but never mind. Right, I'll cut them all off perfectly when we are finished. Okay. There we go. And then this bit. Yep. And then I'm going to have to get, I'm going to have to get another one off because it's not going to quite fit. So let's pop that on there like that. Oh, there's Quincy crying. His dad's just gone out the front door. Okay. So I'm just going to cut these down like that. And then that is done. So there we have it. How cute does that look? That looks awesome. Right, next thing I'm going to do, so I'm just going to use a couple of these. And you know what, I'm only actually going to use the one, and I'm going to use Enjoy the Little Things, because I do believe that we should enjoy the little things. Right, I am, however, I'm going to, where's my ink? We're going to go around with my ink, just so that we have like a border on it. And then I think I can safely say those are my 3 cards. So do come over to the Facebook group where you will see our lovely Michelle's makes. I'll also leave a link to her Instagram if you would like to go and check them out there. If you don't have Facebook or Instagram, then please feel free to email me and I'd be more than happy to send you a picture of our lovely Michelle's makes, because she is super talented, and her makes the last few weeks have just been breathtaking. She definitely needs to get herself a YouTube channel, because yeah, she's awesome. So but like I say, links to the Facebook group and to Instagram are all in the description box below, so do go and check them out. And we would love to have you on the Facebook group. It's such a friendly place. We all share our makes there, lots of inspiration, and people are actually joining in these challenges each week, which is fab. I'm loving seeing all of your different like entries, well, not entries because it's not a giveaway, but I'm loving seeing your makes. It's fab. We do have a challenge over on the Facebook group as well, so each month we choose some colours and you do a make. It can be anything you want. It can be jewellery, it can be crochet, it can be paper craft, it can be clay, it can be anything you want, as long as it's in those colours, and you will be entered into the giveaway. I put everything in a folder. Then on the 1st of each month we do the draw. So this month is actually the winner will receive, if I can just grab it, the winner will receive this book, which we made a couple of weeks ago for one of the weekly challenges. So that's getting drawn on the 1st, which I do believe is Monday. So you've still got a couple of days. So if you would like to join in, the colour this month is blue and white. I thought it was quite good for nurses, so that was the colour. We have the lovely Michelle, she's picking the colour next month. So yeah, do come over and join us. Like I say, all the girls and boys, because we do have some male members, they are fab. We've got one in particular who, he's an artist and his work is fabulous. So yeah, do come over and check us out. That's it. This is my mix for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, sorry about all of the little interruptions, but I'm just so glad that my little boy is fighting fit and really healthy for a dog of his age. So I'm chuffed to bits. So hopefully we've got quite a few years left in him yet. But that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my mix and seeing different ways you can build up backgrounds. I have to say, I think this one is my favourite card. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you very, very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.